All right, guys, welcome back. One thing that we really wanted to touch on was brand awareness by using hashtags or by using a specific hashtag for your brand. And one thing that Josue really does well with his whole brand of Elation Fitness or Elation Basketball or Elation Football is using a hashtag to bring awareness to his brand. Exactly. And so the question is, how do we do that?
And why? Right?
And why? Very important.
Now the question is how. You simply take the handle of your account or your brand name or the brand that you're trying to portray and you put it in a hashtag. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. The question is
hashtag why? Mr. High Class.
Yeah.
Hashtag Elation Football, etc.
The question is, why would you do that? The reason is because it's all about the brand awareness. You want to get your brand in front of people's eyes in whatever way you can. Hashtags is just another way you can do that. In our case, for example, Elation Football, we also use the hashtag for a certain purpose. We use the hashtag to repost other people's content and give them a little bit of exposure. So if you can see on Elation Football, we do repost a lot of other people's content because we want to give them exposure, right? So how do we find their content? How do we find the people that love our page content? The answer to that is hashtag Elation Football.
Exactly, because what we're able to do is tell people, hey, do you want to be featured? Potentially, right? You want the chance to be featured? Use our hashtag. And what that allows people to do is, if they have really good content, a sweet video, an awesome picture that's super relatable to the niche or the account that we have, we can now find it by clicking on our hashtag and seeing, oh, these people specifically want to be featured with us. They're using our hashtag. And even though this hashtag is not going to boost your awareness in a searchability aspect, like using this hashtag is, you're not going to show up on the Explorer page with something unless you're a 10 million follower account and everybody's using it, right? What it will do is allow your following to create more of a community style, a loyal audience, and allow them the ability to potentially get featured on your account. If you portray yourself in that way, it portrays yourself as a brand, as you know what you're doing per se, right?
Exactly.
Makes people want to follow you. Because if you're cool enough, you're big enough, you play with the big boys per se, to where you have your own hashtag, even though anyone can do it, it portrays the image of, hey, people want you to reshare their stuff. I want you to reshare my stuff too. It makes you look like a big boy or one of the, somebody cool. And brings that brand feel to what you're trying to do.
Exactly. And the question is then, when is the right moment to do that? Now, if you're a smaller account, it might not be a smart move to do because you want all the 30 hashtags that you have available to use all those 30 hashtags to boost your engagement and boost your discovery on Instagram. Having one hashtag taken away from you to just put your brand there might not be the smartest thing for you because you want to grow as quickly as possible. But if you're a bit bigger,
5,000, 10,000 perhaps.
Exactly. If you're a bit bigger and you start repurposing other people's content, then you might want to start using your own hashtag Elation Football. In our case, Elation Fitness, or whatever your brand name is.
Right, exactly. And here's the thing. And this is something that for me, it took me a while to comprehend this whole concept of, when you have 10,000 followers, for some of you watching this, 10,000 followers might be like, oh my gosh, I will never get to 10,000 followers, right? But when you have 10,000 followers, you're like, 10,000 followers, when can I get to 20 or 30? And you oftentimes lose the feeling of, I only had 200 followers at one point, right? So people with 200 or 300 followers, they want to be featured on a 10,000. And you can build this loyalty even with a smaller audience of say 5 or 10,000 followers, because probably 95% of people on Instagram don't know how to get to 5 or to 10,000 followers. So this is super, super important. All right. So make sure that you're posting the hashtag that you're using in the caption, because that's also important. You just don't want to post it in the comments, because remember, you're posting your set of hashtags in the comment below.
Yeah.
But your brand hashtag you
In the
want
caption.
in the caption. So one hashtag in the caption with your brand, the remaining 29 in the comments below. You can't have more than 30. That includes caption and comments. So make sure you do that. Bring some brand awareness to you. Also, bonus tip, if you have 5 or 6 accounts and they're all similar, or you want to pull them all together, create one universal hashtag that you can use on all the accounts, and that way it'll draw attention to you as a brand rather than just one account.
Exactly.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next lesson.